Alrighty, so I'm a little bit late, of course, because busy during the week. Obviously, it's, the holidays are starting to ramp up and everything. But let's go ahead and do our summons for Zaneri really quick, and we will try her out in some PvP. I'm not incredibly excited about her, to be honest, but the fact that she does add a damage cap to the human team is pretty interesting. I'm thinking maybe we just throw the light Percival on, so that way, because I'm pretty sure his is like 30%, so if they do enough to hit damage cap to us, we'll literally just get our HP back kind of thing. Okay, OG Blue Ludo. Not, not good, but that's fine. I'm not actually expecting to pull much of anything, to be honest with you. I think on the head, maybe? Okay. I think she's already 6/6, unfortunately. I don't think I can use her either, but platinum coins are platinum coins. I have been buying the little gift things. Another one. I have been buying the little stockings and presents and stuff like that out of the coin shop for the holidays or whatever, so those are actually kind of nice. Okay, there's only 2 SSRs in this banner, I think. Either way, I like step-up banners. They're actually pretty decent value, and normally you can get a character pretty easily. Okay, that looked like it was going to be another one. Well, which, I mean, I guess I would have been happy if it at least would have been, just because SSR, but I've had like the same animation almost every time. Like it's been like the day and night has been different, but he has looked the exact same every single one of these multis so far. Okay, we have a different sword this time. Okay, you know, it is what it is. I'm looking at a 1/6. It's looking like, but that's totally fine. I'm not really worried about pulling extra copies. Okay, we have Lost Vein. Skipping. I don't know if I can use that or not. I'll be honest, I have no clue. She is not a character that I feel like I've pulled very often. Okay, Roxy, I think she's already 6/6 as well, but oh well. 1/6 Zaneri is what it is. I could go more, but why would I do that? I'm pretty sure the festival banner comes out next week, if I'm not mistaken. So there's no reason to overextend here. So let me get her powered up, and then we will hop into some PvP. Okay, so we've got her all powered up. I've got the team ready. Let's go over what she does really quickly, just in case you didn't watch the news video, which is fair. Increases the hero's basic stats by 3% for each human ally participating in battle. She does have to be on the field, unfortunately. Increases the human ally's basic stats by 5% every time a human ally uses a buff skill. So, obviously, she has a buff skill. None of the other relevant humans have buff skills from my knowledge, so she's basically going to be carrying the flag on that one. Up to 10%. In addition, if all allies, including the secondary slot hero, are human at the start of the battle, they will gain a suppressed damage taken effect for 1 turn. Limit once, excludes ultimate moves. So, limit of once for 1 turn, probably not going to be great. I'm going to use evasion food and see about going second. The suppressed damage taken obviously is damage taken from enemy skills cannot exceed 40% of max HP, so it is a damage cap. She has a stance cancel skill. To be honest, I cannot think of any other character besides Balder that stances right now, so I don't even think that'll be all that relevant. And then removes debuffs at level 1, and then decreases damage taken at level 2 and 3. So not particularly useful, to be honest with you. And the fact that you know, you're not going to be using her attack skill necessarily. Like, you kind of want to use her buff skill kind of like Nasian's. Means that you're not going to gain a stack for Lancelot's passive either, so it feels a little counterproductive. I could see this character being good for Guild Wars, but that's about it. Okay, Deanne, I can stance cancel Deanne, so that is something. Okay, I did forget about her, so I'm glad that we, I guess, are going against her first. So he hits the evasion food there. He can't do more than 40%. He deals 40% there, and then I gain it back because he did 30% damage because of Percival. So, okay, hits damage cap. I gain my HP back. We lose the damage cap, and now, unfortunately, she is going to be kind of useless. I did put Jenna in the back, so I assume Zaneri is going to be pretty easy to kill. So the idea for me is to try and just like, if she dies, they'll get a damage taken increase. and then I can hopefully just kill everybody easy peasy. Another issue that I'm seeing now is that Light Percival, especially going second, is going to be a bit harder to use just because they get a turn. I then get 3 stacks of his passive, which means I can't use any of his skills turn 1 because he doesn't have max stacks yet, and then I have to wait for them to do a second turn before I can really use anything from him. So that could be an issue. I'm pretty sure this is a bot either way, so this one isn't really a big deal. But I don't know. Do I get rid of Deanne here? Maybe not, just so that way I can use my skills. I know that I haven't used the buff skill yet. To be honest, I mean, like, there's not a whole lot of debuffs going around on the meta from right now, if I'm not mistaken. Like, if I go up against the demon team, Demiurge could probably put some debuffs on me and everything, but I don't think that the Milim teams are really going hard on debuffs. The human team doesn't really go hard on debuffs. So not entirely sure. Like, on her use case at the moment, maybe she's like a preemptive unit where, like, whatever comes out next, she could be, like, somewhat useful, but kind of doubt it, to be honest. I was hoping that he would stance at some point, but oh well, I guess. This should hopefully finish things off, but either way, let's hop into the next match because this one's a little uneventful. Okay. Ooh. Now this could be a team that actually has some debuffs, because like if we attack twice, we'll get a debuff on ourselves. We can't use Percival's skills, so obviously more than likely we are going to attack twice. King does put that debuff on us, and he can petrify. So this could be a decent chance to get some use case. Okay, so yeah, I can just immediately cleanse that off, no biggie. I kind of want to get rid of King if all possible, because King is really annoying, to be honest, like with his heal and everything. That's kind of a cool little effect. Not a ton of damage there. I get affected by the commandment right here, so this is probably not, yeah, oh god, like basically no damage at all. I disable myself, which is really bad. I think using Percival, you're probably still going to want to try to go first, unfortunately. Like, maybe I could run Gnossians too, but like, I don't know, man. Like, running Gnossians and Zaneri on the same team, like that feels like a recipe for disaster, kinda. They are going to gain their damage taken increase here. Let's hope that Percival can pull this off. Let's do this, this. I know that I'm going to get affected by the commandment, but I think after the second attack, I'll actually cleanse it off. Does the third attack reapply the commandment, actually? I think it did. Yikes. Okay, not great there. I do pull my ultimate. And his ultimate is good, don't get me wrong. He's like a festival level character that kind of got like nerfed down to a regular banner. King is something else, man. Running Jenna and Zaneri on the same team was probably a massive mistake. Okay, we live that. We're going to gain HP back again. Well, they do have the damage taken increase still. Can this kill? 4-6? Not quite. We get a damage cap on ourselves, but we don't stand a chance there. I don't know who the best third slot is. Like, I mean, Percival's okay. Maybe if we used a different damage dealer other than Lancelot, but let's be honest. Like, who's gonna pull the weight? Like, we would have to wait an extra turn for Arthur to pop his passive. Maybe we could use Escanor, but I'll be honest, I don't know that it's gonna work. And he already has like a damage cap built in, kinda. Let's throw Gnossians in. I'm probably gonna regret it, but we'll see how that goes. I just feel like going second is like a really tough play nonetheless. But this is a character, she's got pretty bad CC. Like, I don't have her costumes upgraded. I actually had to buy some costumes to even put on her to have max costumes, because I didn't even buy them whenever the original Zaneri came out, and have not bought them up until this point, but I did buy them just a minute ago to make sure that we had 5 in each category. But yeah, I don't know. Okay, so he's running Demiurge for whatever reason, so I can actually cleanse those off. Nasian's already cleanses those off, so having 2 cleanses, hers only cleansing and not putting the damage reduction buff on at level 1, kind of a yikes, let's be honest with ourselves. I think hers only activates once. Like, I think if we use her skill 1 time, it maxes out, because I think it only increases stats by like 10%. Or is it? I don't know. Let's take the turn. Not going to be a good idea to just double buff, just in case this maxes it out. I'm not sure if it's like per use, or if I should have just merged those and got the damage reduction. But also using Nasian's is right there gives me more basic stats, so hopefully we'll be tankier at this point. Could do it again next turn, but I think I really need to start trying to deal some damage if possible. Our damage cap is already gone because it only lasts for 1 turn. Not a fan of that. But I mean, maybe it would be OP otherwise. I don't know. I feel like Zaneri and Percival are like a really good combo together. That was a lot of damage. Holy, we're dead. This kills. Okay, didn't quite kill. Okay, we lucked out on that. Let's not even kid ourselves. Let's. He has a stack on. Yikes, man. I have to do it like this, unfortunately, because this is a single target. Oh, he had evasion on the whole time. So I didn't even apply a stack. That gets rid of the 1 stack. So I didn't even get any of Lancelot's passive there. We do kill Millum, so that's something, but we did not gain a whole lot of HP back. I don't know. I'm not sure what is like the team that you'd want to use with this character. Like I said, I feel like Percival and Zaneri would combo pretty well together, like passive-wise. But after the first turn, it's kind of like dead, like it's kind of over with, like the gimmick. And I feel like you would need to use a different damage dealer, just because like Lancelot needs a little bit of build-up to kind of get going. And like if you're having to use like buff card, then you're only getting to use 1 attack card. I don't know. I just don't know what the actual play is here. So, I don't know. Let's try Escanor maybe for 1 game, but I think I'm probably gonna call it after this one, because dude, we've already been. Oh well, it's 20 minutes, but I've got to cut some of this out. Okay, so we threw Escanor on. I'm still. I don't know. I don't know if I should try to swap to going first or not. Like, I don't know. I feel like I'm really trying to make this work, even though it's kind of dead in the water. But I definitely think that the character will have some use in like Guild Wars or something for like defense teams, so that way you're not able to kill their team turn 1 or something like that. Like, obviously putting her and Percival together will make it really hard to kill like a human defense team on turn 1. So maybe there's that, but let's just go for this maybe turn 1. Because the damage cap is now gone. Escanor's damage cap is also gone. Okay, doing more than I thought we would be doing there. So there's that. That was actually really good extra damage as well. Does this kill Deanne? Okay, it does. Okay, he did a lot of damage. Okay. And that's without, like, anybody dying. So, like, the Zaneri, the Jenna passive in the back is not even active yet. So, which I don't think this is a real player either way. So, not like terribly impressive, but let me kill off the this should finish the game actually, because as much damage as we were doing. Yeah. Does this just outright kill Melee? I don't know how much his HP pool is. Nah, not quite, but yeah, I don't know. If you have any team suggestions and I have some time, I'll try to mess around with it, see if there's like a decent comp. But like I said, I don't actually know that this character is really going to be good for PvP. I'm just going to assume that it's a Guild Wars character at this point. So either way, that's pretty much all I got. I don't know. Obviously, I didn't think anybody was going to be super hyped about Jenna, or I keep getting them confused, Zaneri anyway. But either way, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys hopefully soon. Hopefully we'll get some news about the festival.